Hello everyone, my name is Puput Ayusa Putri with student ID number 632500068, class 63.2A.26, Department of Accounting, Faculty of Economic and Business, Bina Sarana Informatika Campus, Slipi. Today, I'm going to explain about changing bad habits and uncountable nouns. First, let's talk about changing bad habits. Something that almost all of us do every single day. Scrolling on our phones for hours. Be honest, how long do you spend on your phone today? 1 hour? 2 hours? Or maybe more than 5 hours? From the moment we wake up in the morning, the first thing we do is check our phone. Before going to sleep, we are still on our phones. During meals, during study time, our phones are always in our hands. But one day, I realized our phones are making us waste so much time. My eyes were tired, my neck hurt, and I couldn't focus on important things anymore. So, I decided to slowly change that habit, starting by setting a screen time limit, only 2 hours per day for social media. That's it. Then, I replaced my phone time with better habits, reading a book, reading in a diary, or simply having a conversation with my family. And finally, I set a night mode schedule on my phone so that I go to sleep by 10 p.m. And honestly, my sleep quality becomes so much better. Changing a bad habit is not easy, but it is possible. Start small, start today. Remember, your phone is a tool, not your whole life. Moving on the next topic, which is uncountable nouns. Here are some things we are going to learn. 1. Understand what uncountable noun is. 2. Identify different categories of uncountable nouns. 3. Grammar rules. And 4. Example of correct sentences. Everyone, do you know what an uncountable noun is? An uncountable noun is a noun in English that cannot be directly counted using numbers like 1, 2, or 3. Here are the characteristics of uncountable nouns. 1. Cannot be counted individually. 2. Using the singular form like is, was, or has. 3. Without using a or an. 4. Using quantifiers to express quantity. These are some categories of uncountable nouns. Liquid and gases, such as water, milk, and oxygen. Food and ingredients, like rice, flour, and cheese. Abstract concepts, such as love, happiness, and knowledge. Information and ideas, like advice, news, and data. Here are some examples of quantifiers. Some. Can I have some water? A lot of. There is a lot of air pollution. A piece of. I need a piece of advice. Much. How much time do we have? Next is grammar rules. 1. No plural form. Uncountable nouns do not take s or as. For example, rice, not rices. 2. Singular form. Always use a singular form. For example, the water is cold, not are. 3. No indefinite article. Do not use a or an. Say some information, not and information. 4. Use much or less. Use much, not many. For example, too much sugar. Use some or any. Some for positive, any for negative or question. For example, some tea, any advice. I have prepared some example here to show the difference between correct and incorrect usage. Instead of I need information, say I need information about the trip. Instead of many advice, say some advice. And instead of the news are shocking, say the news is shocking. Here are some practice exercises. She gave me a good blah 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 about my essay. Advice or advices? Blah blah blah. It's raining outside. It or they? I need blah 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 information about the event. Is some or many? How blah 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 do you love me? Is much or many?